This is Scorpius, and he is arguably the worst mayor in the game. And yes, I know this guy right behind me is a special mayor, but that doesn't even mean anything these days. Just look at this guy. He has 2 perks, and one of them isn't even a real perk. He just gives you 1,000,000 coins for voting on him. And as you can see, he has 90% of the votes, which is usually very low for a special mayor. I don't know how that doesn't alarm the admins to just like remove him, because it is just a bad mayor in general. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Raid Cheat channel. I just want to talk about Scorpius because he is just getting on my nerves. I can't lie, he is getting on my nerves. This guy has to go. I would even prefer Foxy as mayor. This guy doesn't benefit me at all, and probably a lot of people either. Well, in case you don't know what Scorpius does, he just makes the dark auction better, and that is such a niche part of the game. I have no clue why we need an entire special mayor for it. It's not exciting, it's just a week of no activities. That's how I see it. There's not even a minister, so there is just a week of basically 0 cool perks, 0 buffs, nothing to grind. Especially when my playstyle is like centered around playing the different mayors and doing different activities in the game. This 5-day period is just so boring. I usually just don't even play the game and make videos like this instead. But to explain it better, you guys probably already know, but Scorpius just adds a couple new talismans, he adds tier 7 enchantment books to the dark auction, and a few other enchants like Vicious and Counter Strike, if I remember correctly, which is like cool and all, but do we need a mayor for it? No, that's my point for today, and I want the admins to completely just remove Scorpius. I feel like he's been plaguing this game for way too long without any good benefits. I was doing a little bit of farming before, so I'll just keep on farming while I talk about this. And my main point is basically that we should just make the darker auction like a permanent event. I wouldn't say permanent, but at least make it like a chance. My suggestion is that they should just make the darker auction like a 1 in 10, 1 in 5 chance out of every dark auction lobby you step into is a darker auction lobby. Or we can do it so that every 5th dark auction is a darker auction. Something like that. Maybe a dark auction during the Skyblock midnight is a darker auction. Whatever fits the theme better. I don't even care. Just make it accessible without Scorpius, because it just doesn't have to be like it. Also, on the topic of special mayors, I feel like 2 of the special mayors we have are super lame. Okay, well obviously Scorpius is super lame, but I feel like Derpy is also kind of lame. He's just like a skill XP mayor. I guess he's fine, like I don't need them to remove it. Just for me, it's kind of lame. It just makes auction house taxes like bigger, larger, and he also doubles mob HP. Like what even is that, bro? Let me just play the game and not have to deal with 2 times HP mobs. Like it literally ruins the spooky festival. You cannot even play the spooky festival during Derpy because yeah, it's just impossible. I'm not gonna go and hunt some 34 HP witch. For me, a special mayor should be like a really cool, like a mini aura in my opinion, even. Like a Jerry. Jerry is a perfect special mayor. If you haven't watched the Jerry video yet, link in description. It took me like a month and I need to get more views, so please watch the Jerry video. It's a very good video, okay? It's long, but it's a great video. But Jerry is an amazing mayor. He just unlocks the gates for every single mayor. You get extra stats, you get extra Jerry boxes. So, perfect mayor. Derpy, he gives you debuffs. He makes the game harder and makes auctioning stuff more expensive. So there's like negatives to even electing him. And Scorpius, he just doesn't have any perks. When he's in the mayorship, he doesn't have any perks. It's just straight desert. Bro, Skyblock turns into a desert. So another thing I really want in the game is first of all, more special mayors, but also rework Scorpius however you want to, and maybe make Derpy just like an all positive mayor. I don't see why we need to do like trade-offs and stuff like that. It just makes the game really annoying to play. So first of all, add more special mayors. I don't know why we don't have a forging mayor too. That doesn't have to be a special one. Forging mayor, forging slash hunting mayor. Maybe add like a forging event. We already have 2 of them, so I don't think we need a forging event, but it would be cool. Like with the Grand Feast, for example. Maybe they just rip the Grand Feast and make it so that every type of tree has a specific drop. That would be pretty cool, and then you can make some cool stuff. Like they added a bunch of stuff with the Grand Feast. Like it was kind of fun. They added like so many items just because they added 13 new items, and those items craft even more items. So it was like an insane new item pool. It was like 50 new items. It was like unheard of. Yeah, but the fact that we get the second forging island and still no forging mayor is kind of like an overlook in my opinion. How have they not even thought of adding that? They should have added it this alpha. It's kind of strange how they still haven't implemented a forging. Hunting mayor doesn't even have to be a thing because hunting doesn't have that much depth. You just hunt the mobs and that's it. So at least they're forging one, because every main skill has a mayor except for forging. I mean, this is like a common take because everyone says it. So I'm basically saying water is wet right now. But I just want that out there because, you know, I do really want a forging mayor. Forging feels kind of stale. I did make a video once called Why Diana is like a forging mayor. I don't know if that's the exact title, but something like that. Now that's not even a thing because forging XP rates are in the dirt, so you won't even be able to level pets like you used to be. Yeah. One idea I had for a special mayor was like a mayor that just has every event. I don't know how balanced that would be. It's kind of like a better Foxy, but you get like maybe 2 fishing festivals, 2 fiestas, another spooky, another let's activate the carnival, activate Diana, activate the Grand Feast. Like just put everything on at the same time. That'd be hilarious in my opinion, but I don't know how balanced that would be. It would just be every event at the same time. I mean, no special buffs, but just enable every single event. And just that would be kind of enough, in my opinion. Like, that is just insane. That's an insane skyblock here, if you ask me. I feel like all the other mayors are kind of in a good state, except for coal. I know that the mining fiestas are really good, but it's an event that's not active all the time. After the fiestas, when it's not a fiesta, coal is pretty lame. He just has XP boost, and he has faster forges, and I don't even know what else he has. What's Cole have? Oh yeah, doesn't he have like a minion speed boost? Like nobody cares about that. I don't care, bro. Cole is kind of lame when the fiestas are not active. Can we please implement something to make him a little bit more, like remove the minion perk, because no one actually cares about that. I don't know who runs mining minions nowadays. Anyway, like nobody does that. So please just remove the perk. It doesn't really help anyone. I don't know if it still is a thing, but that's the thing I remember in my head. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But if the minion perk is still a thing, get rid of it now and add something that's like more than just XP. Maybe just buff our rates, like mining, like money wise. I had a good idea. Like mining gemstones could give you a crystal of that gemstone. Like, you know those mine shafts where you have like this big crystal in the middle? Those are kind of rare if you're looking for a specific one, but imagine if you could just mine jaspers and maybe like 1 in 1,000, 1 in something 1,000 blocks had like a jasper crystal inside of it. You can use it to forge a perfect jasper. It would just make it a little bit more easy to make the perfect crystals. It would be good for Iron Man people. It would be good for everyone because you can forge the crystals to get more money. I don't know, win-win situation. That's a pretty good perk. Add that instead. But just to talk about little stuff, I'm back to like regularly posting. I know I haven't been posting a lot, and the video before the Jerry video was kind of slop. It was just an alpha vid that I edited in like an hour. So now we're back to posting regular good old videos. I'm still gonna keep them improving, and so check, peel your eyes out for the channel. No, okay, no, that's the wrong saying, right? I don't know how to say it, but be aware and look at the channel often because I will be uploading. So subscribe with a bell. You get notifications. Join my Discord. Oh yeah, I just read the description of this item. Consume this wriggling, disgusting larva to permanently gain 2 bonus pest chance. Why did they have to write it like that? That's kind of nasty. Yo, what are we doing, admins? Do you find this like, bro? Why did you have to like point it out? Like, eat this wriggling, disgusting larva. Like, no thank you, man. I don't know what they're on, but also never forget to take your greenhouse. The greenhouse is really good. It gets you like 30 mil a day if you just run the setup and check up like twice. Also, the new update is really great. You get 4 crops in rotation. Amazing in my opinion. I'm making a lot of money at the moment just farming. Okay, maybe this isn't a lot of money, but I've sold a lot of stuff, and I also upgraded my orchid mantis pet. Yo, this is also another complaint. Admins, didn't you say that this was supposed to be an early game alternative to the rose dragon or whatever? This thing is way too expensive. Okay, let me call cat. If you also, I discovered something. You can just call. You can just /call and then cat with a C, like a real cat. Yeah, 32 floral gelatin, and that's for rare. Just imagine what you need to get the legendary one. I've seen the legendary go for like 150 mil. That's not affordable. And I know, like, I don't think these are gonna go down that much, because this is a like Skyblock XP, you know, like even at the end game players are gonna want this. So maybe it will go down, but it'll never be like dirt cheap. So can they like lower the amount you need? Kind of like with the mosquito pet. The mosquito pet required way too many digested mosquitoes in the beginning. If it was the same as it was from the beginning, it would probably cost like half a bill, I'm not gonna lie. But now it's even decreased and it costs around, I don't know, it costs like 160. So it's still expensive, but please lower the orchid mantis, because it is way too pricey for the point of the game you want people to have it on, you know? Alright, but while I sit here and admire this beautiful Skyblock sunset that also healed me, I'll say goodbye to you boys. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoy videos like these, let me know. But I'll be putting up different types of content, testing what works, and subscribe to the channel with notifications if you want to. But it does help me, okay? If you get a notification when I upload, you can watch the video, and the video will do better. Join my Discord. That's it for today. Hope you have a good evening, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.